One Mobile，
一个 App One Mobile，
一个免费 One Mobile， 天天送手机100支的一档 One Mobile Android 免费 App 商店。
新学校，全新的校园生活，新朋友，去波波去转换之路，全新开始。本身 Ride。 王牌连接篇，星期六下午11点半 ，Animax 对战开始。I don't know about you, but my phone gets a little insane. Most of us stay up all night, and all of us think that we'll live forever. If we survive graduation, that is.
不错，真的。
一个 App One Mobile，
一个免费 One Mobile， 给你新的市场 One Mobile Android 免费 App 商店。2月24日，
这次的战斗早就已经开始了。
猎人试炼热血启动，4路人马命运交锋，理想。
可以。
晚上7点，只在3XN。
We got to make more than 50.
相互爆杀是唯一的原则。你愿意一起玩吗？惊爆游戏，星期五晚上10点半 ，Animax 全台首
Fantastic work, buddy.
No,
Fantastic.
it's Taiwan. It's kind of
Yeah, it is true.
people nicer.
It is true, yeah.
much
And
nicer.
Ximending's a good area because you know you can do all kinds of weird stuff and no one cares. Because it's like, hey, Ximending. I mean, look at that chick who came over here. Like, what was she doing? Nobody knows. Doesn't matter, right? But you can do that here. It's pretty funny.
Very peaceful.
Yeah, yeah. This is like the closest thing that Taipei has to like Akihabara and you know and
Shibuya.
yeah, that's right, exactly that kind of area. In fact, it's very much where the young people come to when they want to like find out the latest Japanese fashion and copy stuff, right? Because they follow Japanese fashion a lot here.
I didn't know it was going so well.
Oh, it's great. We got tons of photos, a lot of video, lots of people.
Hungry? No? what are we gonna do? Just you're not hungry?
I'm not hungry, I could just do with a coffee. I could usually do with a coffee. Yeah.
And I don't know you actually. I don't know you.
Yeah. Who are you? You just
I know. I'm the guy who posted. I know. I'm the guy who posted on your Facebook page over the last couple of days, looking for you, right?
Yeah.
But I saw your videos. Like first time I saw one of your videos was like last year, I think. First one I saw, I cried my eyes out. No joke. I was sitting there in front of my computer, crying my eyes out. I thought. I don't know. It's just the first one I ever saw, and I think it was one of the first ones you ever did actually.
Like Korea?
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was a long time, quite a long time ago.
Yeah,
in Japan, in Japan. Sorry, no, in Korea. That's right, in Korea. And I was like, this is so impressive, right? And then you know, and then I started looking for all your videos, and then I found you on Facebook. So you know, I kind of stalked you a little, you know. And I just thought, when like last year I heard you take Taiwan, but I wasn't in Taipei at the time. I was like, oh, I want to find this guy again. And so when I found out you were coming to Taipei, I was like, okay. Fortunately, I'm the director of my department, so I told myself, okay, we're gonna have this meeting, and then I'm gonna go somewhere and do something. I'll come back later. And so yeah, so I just basically walked out of work and to come here and.
Where do you live?
I live in Taipei. I mean, I've lived here for nearly 10 years, right? I'm a permanent resident in Taiwan.
So you can speak Chinese.
有会讲中文。
哦，会讲中文啊。
Yeah, yeah. 我不会说泰语，我会说泰语。
但中文可以。
对，但中文可以。我可以说一点点泰雅话。泰雅话。
哦，真的吗？
对对，因为我常常去一个在山上的部落，在丰县新竹丰县有一个部落清泉部落，我常常去那个他们有一个过桥，名叫茶山过桥，是泰雅族的，我常常去帮他们的和长船拍照拍录影。
Oh really?
Yeah, that's right. So I've been doing that for about 2 years. I'm sorry. I just realised it's very rude to do that. Sorry. I mean, there's I'm telling you, I know a little bit of one of the Aboriginal languages because there's a small village in one of the mountains where the Aboriginal tribes live, and I often go there to help their choir, the school's choir, take photos and video, and I just go up there and help with I do volunteer work in the village, and I help with a number of NGOs, as you can see. So I'm actually a volunteer photographer for a number of NGOs and charities. So this is basically what I do in my free time. Kind of makes life worth living.
Oh god. But do you need this? Do you need this?
Yes. This pair of pliers I use for tightening stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you know, it's got like a little knife and a pair of scissors and you know, nail file or screwdriver. This one's got screwdrivers for tightening things and pliers for other stuff. So it's just for you know, I can maintain everything easily. Yeah. These I can take the camera off and clip to here or here, right? Depending on what I need to do.
Oh cool. Gosh. Oh god.
Yeah, so I was so thrilled to be able to come and finally meet you and finally and also help out take some photos. This is what I do is I take photos in the village, and then every time I go up there, I print out the photos and I give them to the parents, right? Because they don't have the opportunity to take photos like this with their kids, and most of them are at work very long hours and they don't get to see their kids. So so beautiful. This is just one of the things I do in the village when I go up there, and little by little I'm starting to learn some attire. And now I'm very friendly with them. One of them gave me an attire name, which I'm very proud of.
So you have your attire name?
Laling Makuga Upas. My name is Upas.
Upas?
Upas. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. So I was just really great to finally meet you after seeing you for so long, right? Yeah.
It's been a long.
You took the 1 year.
Yeah.
5 years.
Yep, yeah, that's right. Because I was just waiting for him to come back to Taiwan.
Yeah.
I thought, if he doesn't go to Taiwan, I'm going to have to go back to Korea or something. Because I've got a lot of friends in Korea, so I've been to Korea 4 times. I've got some really good friends. Koreans are funny people. They're not bad people. They're just intense about everything, right? I mean, if they're intense about a good thing, it's fantastic. If they're intense about something bad, then it's plain dangerous. But they're just really. It's like they're either at 0 or 100. There's nothing in between. But I really love my friends in Korea. When you get to know them, they're pretty cool. But that's what I really loved, especially about what you did. I think they do respond really well to that kind of thing, right? And that first video I thought just blew me away. Really.
I don't know, it's just because of Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. The BGM was Man in the Mirror. So
right.
Everybody said BGM is nice.
That's right, yeah. So when I heard you were coming to Taiwan, when you came last year to Taiwan, I missed you. I thought, I can't believe it. And then when I saw you were coming, you said, I'm making Taiwan. I'm like, where's this guy? I gotta find him. And then you were in Ximending, so I've been here since 2 o'clock actually, walking around, just walking around, and then I waited outside exit 6 for about half an hour, and then I started walking back through again, and then I found you. Excellent.
Yeah.
I was definitely going to find you this time. I thought, there's no way I'm going to leave you here until I found this guy.
Okay. So actually you got here 2 p.m.
Yeah. Well, actually, just after about 20 past 2. About 20 past 2 actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was just walking around a lot.
And at 3 p.m. we arrived here. Yeah. And you're finally.
Yeah.
We just met.
I'm so happy.
So adios.
You need to help me take a photo with this guy. Can you take a photo with your camera of us two?
Yeah. Well, wait.
Okay, you can take a photo of us two with your camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're Taiwan.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll move that down. I'll put it here behind. Okay, can you take a picture with my camera?
Okay.
I know it's a bit. I know it's a bit terrifying. Put that around your neck.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Here, right?
Yep. Right hand here. Finger on trigger.
So where's my? I can't see.
Look in there, sweetheart.
Oh my god.
You got it? Trying. What are you doing? Yeah? Can you see?
How many times?
Yeah, I think you took about 6. That's great. I mean, sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, that's great. Excellent. That's fine. Good.
What's going on?
Because I can't see.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, wide angle lens, you know, you got it.
No, I want to try.
Okay, you want to try again? Cool. Okay,
I only can
look
see.
inside. Look inside. Hold it level right up to your eye, like that.
Right, so I use.
Or do you want to look at the live view? It might be easier.
Oh.
There. Okay, look at the live view.
Here.
Cool. Look at the live view. Pull the trigger to focus.
そんなことないって世界で一番君を可愛いと思ってるよ
Yeah.
Try more.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it?
I'm gonna take picture like you're holding this camera.
I don't know. It's work or.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He wanted.
Yeah, sure. Sure. What do you want to? Do you want to take it?
He want to take a picture of me.
Oh, you with it holding it. Okay, cool. Yeah, put that around your neck again. Okay, let me get a picture too. Hang on.
Okay.
Crazy this part.
Looks like a joke.
It does look a little bit big for you.
I want to
But it's
It is really heavy. Have a try.
免费 A 商店
You'll need that around your neck, believe me. Sure. Okay, that on your shoulder, and then your left hand hold here. Use that to support the weight, and then that to stabilize, and that on against your shoulder. And then look through here. So cool.
Can you take a picture of me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You gonna hold that for me?
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. Oh, okay, let me try again. Hang on. Cool, that's good. Oh, cool.
这样好吗？每天在一起可是现在的生活一直下不去
一起跟校园克星做好友，3月3日星期一晚上6点半 ，Alex 全台首播。
Nice.
一个苹果，One Mobile。
一个手机，One Mobile，
I'm in the world.
免费，One Mobile，给你一个新的选择，One Mobile
Oh, that's good.
免费 A 商店，白天科技，电脑海南，晚上飞升过海动，历经
Thanks. I can't handle it.
No, you need to get used to it.
这次他将使出浑身解数，视频杂志恶势力。感染全新会员季，新朋友晚上9点 ASA 独家主播。
Let's move.
One mobile.
That's what.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good.
One mobile. 今天上手机百支分享 One Mobile Android 免费 App 商店。
Is this the same sign you've been using for a while, or did you make a new one?
I mean a new one.
I was gonna say.
Last one I
Probably
left it in the train station.
Oh no!
I forgot it.
Oh, no.
Last year. And I just make a new one. But this one is better than before, right?
Oh, yes. Last time is handmade. And this time is...
I think the guy was talking about the fact that this needs to be turned around. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But you know, like a.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Don't worry. He's just a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
It's on water because the guy
yeah.
gave us every time.
Every time we get water from like a stranger.
I know. But he even gave me one. I mean.
It's cool.
Our policeman is still standing there.
Oh my god.
Over there.
一个苹果 One Mobile，
一个手机 One Mobile，
一个 App One Mobile，
一个免费 One Mobile， 给你一个新的选择 One Mobile Android 免费 App 商店。
一场现实世界的生存游戏。投资者，想不到山是唯一的规则。
Okay.
你愿意一起玩吗？棒游戏，星期日晚上10点半 ，Max 全台首播。
同名手游 One Mobile 3D 战赛，
Later or now?
Later.
创造属于你的传奇。One Mobile 免费 App 商店，马上下载 One Mobile， 领取它的鲜亮经历。
Compared to the last time, in dance, yeah, so it was hard. Dance,
It's okay, right?
yeah. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, in dance, After 20 minutes, it started raining.
And then we go to Zhongzhen.
中正纪念堂.
Yeah, that's why.
And what we did in Zhongzhen. Ah, yeah, I said no new here. Ah, exactly. Dancing.
Take my leg off.
What are we gonna do? And my job is done.
Yeah, right. Well,
Yeah, it's not a job, it's a work.
well, do you have anything to do?
Because later I have to go to take my laptop to my workplace.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, I have.
You're free, right?
Yeah. And then okay. Like this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not heavy.
No. I believe me, I'm used to it. I'm used to shooting like an 8-hour day. Okay, so I'm used to carrying this stuff around for a long time. Do you have time for a coffee or something? Or do you need to be somewhere soon?
Not soon, but later.
We're gonna have some coffee.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, what direction do you need to go in?
Taipei Station.
Well, that's fine. Why don't we just go to Taipei Station, because there's got to be a Starbucks inside there, right?
Yeah, we just
So,
walk that way.
Yeah.
We walk and then maybe we can find some coffee shop there.
Easy. Yeah. I work on the blue line, so you know I'm a Zhongsha Dunhua, so I'm like very close.
Dunhua.
Yeah, so I'm really close to here anyway. So I only have to go a few stops.
You from States?
I'm from Australia.
Australia?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, I was born in Perth. And
Really?
Yes. I lived there for 8 years, and then I lived in Tasmania for 16 years, and then I lived in Melbourne for 7 years, and then I came to Taiwan, and I've lived here for nearly 10 years. So,
Because we met in Australia.
oh really?
Like
Wow.
near Perth.
Oh wow.
Donnybrook.
Yeah.
Oh, Donnybrook. Wow,
You
nice.
know Donnybrook?
Of course. Yeah.
Really?
How do you know?
Yeah. Well, in Western
I didn't know
Australia,
that.
Western Australia is the biggest state, but there are very few places you can actually live. So
Yeah.
you know, and most of them are around Perth. So, and in Australia you get used to driving big distances. So living in Perth, you know all the close places.
Australia.
I actually went to Japan a few years ago, probably 6 years ago now, I think, 6 years ago.